Bar, all of them, they irritated as fuck because they sold the section, but they telling us that we still gonna get our that they still gonna get theirs. So they end up pooching us in another section, and I'm in the other section. You know what I'm saying? I was in a few other sections at State Levy. Honestly, I was with like the certified boys at some point. I was just bouncing around because I just didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to have fun. I was trying to get litty. Like I don't got time for the bullshit for the games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing. I'm in the section, and JB's is in the BQU University section, and she's like, "What's going on?" Like she keeps mouthing to me like, "What's going on? Why you over there? Like what's going on?" And I'm like, I go up to her and I'm like I'm not gonna lie, sister. I was like, I want to like pooch and stuff, but like I don't. This section is too much going on. And she was like, she looked around and she was like, "Oh, like I didn't even know they was here." Like she started apologizing and stuff, but I said that's not even your fault. Like I was under the impression we had our own section. She was like, "No, I was too." And then we got thrown in the BQU University section, and it's just like I don't keep with them girls. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? She was like, she was like, honestly, we pay for the section though. This is our section, la la la. Like, just come in the section. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stay near me. You ain't, nothing happening, la la la. Just reassuring me that I'm cool, whatever. But I'm still a little anointed because I'm just like, I thought we were supposed to have our own section. Like, it's a lot going on. And then mind you, it's so many people here. Like, it's niggas coming up to me, "Hey Vaughn, can I get a picture?" I'm like, looking ugly as shit, drunk as shit, ugly as shit, just walking around the club. "Hey Vaughn, can I get a picture?" I'm like, yeah. Walks off. Girl, it's another girl. Vaughn, I be watching you on text. I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And in the mix of this, I'm trying to get to a section. In the mix of this, I'm trying to get a shot. Like, it's a lot going on. No shade, I'm overstimulated. Like, I'm overstimulated, but it's in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wasn't. I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I was living because it was just so much people, so much heads. You know what I'm saying? It was so much of the TikTok girlies. You know what I'm saying? It was cute, but it was overstimulated. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to the section with Zay and Zay Dior, where all them was at, because at some point I was with yeah. What? Hilia? Oh, okay, that's another thing I missed. So I'm in the section, and Scooty had came with me. He was like, I just wanted to make sure you was good. Like the arrangements wasn't supposed to be like this, la la la. And I said he's good. Like at this point, I was drunk. I didn't give a fuck at this point. I was just like, I'm good. Like I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, I'm not finna force it. I'm not finna. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking shots, picking the bottle up, taking shots in the section. Like I'm bouncing at this point. Yeah, I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just start like, because at first, you know what I'm saying? At first, I was just a little on edge, you know what I'm saying? And then, I'm not gonna lie, Scooty has shown me some messages basically saying that, you know what I'm saying, that this was like, a professional club, it was gonna be no fighting, la la la, basically just reassuring me like, nobody's doing anything to you, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing, girl, it was girls who kept coming up to me, "Oh, Vaughn, if bitches think they jump you, we got you." I swear to God on everything I love, it was like this big ass front group. It was like six of them, bad ass bitches. They was like, "Yeah, Vaughn, la la la, we standing with you, la la la." They was like, "Anybody try you?" Yeah, I'm like, yeah. They're like, let's take a picture. I'm like, walks off, bro. Like, then yeah. So that was Say Lovey. I'm trying to think of if any. Oh yeah. So then okay. So I remember I was just, cause like the way the seats were looking, like the array, like where everybody was, cause it was like our side. So it was me, Zay, and one section. So it was like me, Zay, Dior, Lonnie, am I missing anybody? Who's that dude they be talking to on TikTok? What is his name? He just started coming around, but he's been like, I'm starting to see him more frequently, boob. What's that? Jordan, yes, Jordan was there, no shade. I'm like, girl, I keep seeing him. And then he like always with my brothers. I'm like, work that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan is definitely T. And I like the little dynamic they had, but yeah, he was also in our section. And then on the other side, it was like the Butch Queen girls. It was it was Tay. It was Lyric at some point, but then he moved closer to us. And you know what I'm saying? This whole time, you know, I'm just drinking, I'm just looking, I'm drinking, I'm looking. I'm just like, y'all catching what I'm saying? Like, y'all catching, I'm just like, what you girls really got going? What you girls really got going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the tea? You checked, oh girl. Wait, who I checked? Yesterday? No, yeah, like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Not with the Butch Queen, not with the, like, you know, duo, but I was just meeting with everybody else who was kind of, like, around them, who was, like, you know what I'm saying, around me. You know what I'm saying? It just was, with the liquor, with the blunts, I was just like, girl, I don't know what the tea is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cousin. But yeah, no shade. I think I ended up staying in that section until we left and stuff. And then we went to the after hour. I was like, but that wasn't yesterday. That was like, I think that was Friday. Hold on. Vaughn, where was our bootay? So I told y'all, it was like split in two sections. So like not two sections, it was one section, but we all was in one section. But it was just like, you know, my crew, my girls, the girl I kick you with. It was me, Zay, Dior, Lonnie, Tori, Jordan. It also was two other people there. I forgot their names though. And then on the other side, it was like Mar, Tay, Dom. When Lyric first came, he was with them, but then he moved over to us. And then, yeah, the Certified Boys was right next to, like, Dumb and stuff. But, yeah, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's interesting. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? These girls, I don't know. I'm just you know, I'm just observing. You know, that's, y'all know I like to do that. I like to just sit back and observe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what's going on? Yeah?
Huh? What are you doing, bitch?
Girl, I was telling them the tea.
What tea?
On yesterday.
Girl, we need to go to the thing so we can come back.
Okay, how far is it?
We started at 3.
Okay.
So you just been over here chilling?
Yes,
well, I've been doing my story time.
Yeah, I like a story time.
No shade, y'all doing y'all little one too.
And see, I told you should have got somebody to do this, bitch. Okay.
Okay, so where was I? Did I say we left the club yet? I'm trying to think what all happened at C'est La Vie. There was a few. I think there was a fight that happened. I don't know if that. No, I don't think that was C'est La Vie. I think that was that after hour spot that the fight happened. I don't think a fight happened there because we all left safely. Okay, so we leave. We leave C'est La Vie or whatever at like 2. We outside. This is when I was live. This is when I was live for a little bit. So you know what I'm saying? It's a few more girls coming up to me, but I'm like, you know, hi and stuff, you know, because it's like, it was like kind of like an alleyway outside the club. You know what I'm saying? It was like a straight hallway. It was like a little deck, and it was the second floor where the club was, and then you had to go down some stairs. More of the story. Well, yeah, but I don't think I was really worried about getting touched. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming here for that. I'm not fighting none of these girls. You will get sprayed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. This is a business trip for me. And that's just what it was. So we had left. And that's when this nigga came up to me. And he like, can I buy your breakfast tomorrow? And I was like, you gonna cash at me? And he was like, yeah. So I gave him my cash app. He cashed at me. And he was like, can I get your number? And I was like, you get my Instagram. And, you know, that's the dude y'all heard when I was live. That's who y'all heard. And you know what I'm saying? We was just talking, chatting it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, handsome man. And then we go to the second spot. You know what I'm saying? So we go to the second spot. We pull up to the second spot. Line overly loaded, girl. Overly. And Ramonte, no shade, he was getting irritated because they wasn't letting us in. Like, they was just not letting us in. So eventually we got our tickets. We get in. I'm gonna skip that whole process because that was a lot in itself. But I got my ticket and I got in. That was that. We get in the club, and you know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's heating up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's getting packed and stuff. And I was section to section, girl. That after hour club, it was like section. I was everywhere. I was in YG Dior section. I was in Pookie section. I saw Splat and Chaz. I was in they section. Did meet them there. And then we was with that other dude that was on Playboys. Was in his section. Now, Vaughn, when they leave, you don't want to hear nothing. They coming back, though. They need to get backwoods. What that got to do with me? My thing is, so we leaving together.